Всем привет, с вами канал Game. Сегодня мы продолжим проходить игру Noire. Я сразу напоминаю, не забываем подписываться на мой канал и на зачей на ютубе. Так, если хотите их поддержать, ссылки найдете под трансляцией. Итак, в прошлый раз мы начали проходить игру, прошли все виды обучения и раскрыли первое дело. Сейчас же мы продолжим служить в транспортной компании. Так, еще у меня не раскрывает. Ну, давай, разворачивай его нормально. Во. Так, что-то он у меня после я свернул, не хочет нормально разворачивать. То игра выконала, то еще что. А вот, все. Так, следующее дело, машина консула. Так, и в чем же прошла загрузка?
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Нормально, даже времени не дал возможный ответ.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket. An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
That's that cop.
Так, пойдем и узнаем. Кстати, предстоит этот плакат. Опс. Извините.
Straight over. You hear about Adrian? Bob in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back. Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary.
Margaret should show some pride.
Go left now.
Опс.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
В меня кто-то въехал. Вообще бесстыдные. А на я твоего всего было попустил. Это еще не причина для меня выезжать.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Хорошо, хорошо. А, тут телефон. Подожди-ка, бита. Кто тут делает бита?
Junk.
Серьезно? Ты бита считаешь хламом? Ага.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Зашибись.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Сняли одно кольцо, одно единственное, и номера. Так. Ну да, это что-то типа поэтического. Ну, поэтической машины.
It's owned by the
А
Argentinian
консульство
embassy.
Аргентины. А, только сюда. Ну окей. Да-да, я это уже читал. Не хочу читать повторно. Так, что у нас с багажником?
Empty.
Ну, бывает. Опа.
I doubt it.
Ну ладно. И машинка ехала с этой стороны. Ее оставили здесь, сняли номера, колесо и уехали. Ну, точнее, не уехали, скорее ушли, раз машину оставили. Ладно.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
И что ты
What
лыбишься?
exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Хорошо так.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Так, судя по ИСУ, говорит правду.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Ну, мне кажется, эти мексиканцы, они просто пытались колеса снять. Одно сняли, а потом их увидели, и он их погнал.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Нет, ты врешь.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Так. Да, правда.
You looked like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red.
Старая, но
paint
выглядит
job.
как новая.
Stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
А вот это ложь. Надо именно выбрать ложь.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
Но это не значит, что он их выкрутил.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
А то сейчас речь сказать так, как будто это он их выкрутил. Она?
Right.
Да.
So what did you take, Jacobs? You want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Да. Все верно.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Вот так вот. Так.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Да. Просто у каждого описание.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Окей. Интересная книжечка.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Вот это интересно.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported
Ага,
missing
и вот
this morning
пока.
by Juan Francisco
О, Juan
Valdez.
Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help.
Вот, нашли владельца. Точнее, он сам нашел.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Поехали.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. All the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
You get a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Так, вторая допросная.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Блин, уделаться, а?
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Что-то идет под сомнение. Блин, я не доверяю.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Well, tell that to the Argentine taxpayers. Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
Так. Мне кажется, он опять что-то скрывает. Да.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Так.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico, a presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Так, и сейчас что? Да, тоже что-то не то.
So a Consul General gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusions and to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
А сейчас его ложанул.
We'll be in touch, Consul General. We can't roust every Packard dealer in the city, Phelps. See if we can get an address.
Физика. А чё в книжке было? Сейчас никак нельзя. Так, что-ка. А че задний двор плохо осмотрел? Да надо бы вернуться.
The nerve of some people.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I need an address on a Dewey Brothers Packard dealership.
One moment, Detective. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street. Owner is a William Dewey.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a duster.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Правильно, через пару часов. Ага. Пусть помаринуется. Так, давай-ка снова на задний двор загляну. Так, что-то я тут упустил. А, вот, увидел. Аж блестит. Гаечный ключ.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Those no-account beaners used to own the whole of Los Angeles, but we ran them off. How about you get on with catching them?
Кстати, да, вот тут следы машины, которые идут туда. Видимо, та, на которой уехали. Ну да, бутылки точно ни к чему.
No good to me.
Согласен. И мячик какой-то.
I don't think so.
Блин, упустил я еще что-то. Вопрос, что же я упускаю? Тут пусто. Тут то, что скрути колесо. Тут то, что скрути номера. Тихо. Во.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have it any street.
Прошлый флаг. Ну, блин, что-то еще. Тут так по поводу этого. Регистрация. Нет, ты нам можешь что-нибудь еще сказать?
I've done the right thing and answered all your questions. Now quit sweating on me and go get those boys.
Блин, больше ничего я тут не вижу. А нахрен с ним тогда. А, все, показано. Закончили задним двором.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Да, согласен, он постоянно что-то не договаривает. О, какое-то происшествие. Да, какого хрена ты творишь? Я что помешаюсь? Я еду на вызов.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on.
Так, все, приехали.
Careful! He's got a gun!
Пистолет. Блин, больше похож на дробовик. Блин. А ну стоять. Воу-воу-воу-воу. Это было нельзя. Они что там, на крыше? И где? Да, блин. Да, похоже, так тут поднимается где-то. Ого. Вот так вот. Я немного потупил, но все же. Задачу свою выполнил.
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street, code 4.
Так, теперь поедем на место.
Next right. Straight ahead here. You're taking the next left.
Итак, мы приехали. Автосан братья Дьюи.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Окей. Сейчас проверим.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Все-таки у тебя, да?
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Я сюда. Сюда? Нет. А сюда. И вот этот маленький.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Подожди-ка, что тут? Молоток. Nope. Номера.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Тоже не то. Это там лентяй.
Incidental.
Номера.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Эй, ты, иди
If you
сюда.
don't mind, we have a few questions.
Так.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Это явно ложь, так. Да, вот оно.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Да, конечно. Вот предполагаемая взятка.
We've talked to Valdez. He was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had. Now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Ну-ну. Так.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Сразу видно, что скрывает. Так, есть что-нибудь с этим связанное? Нет.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Окей. Сразу видно, что они не совсем в водах.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Так. Сейчас он говорит правду. Нет?
So that's it.
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Ладно.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems
Надо,
like you
конечно,
just don't know
честно
who you
говорить.
can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Так, дом Дегада.
Next left.
И поедем. Ты кого делаешь? Я тут еду, он берет, прям заворачивает передо мной.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is y and horizontal is x.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater.
God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
Так. Что, нам далеко еще ехать?
Straight on.
О, блин. Как так-то оказалось? О, вот и так. И вот мы приехали. Дом Дельгадо.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Так, четвертая. А вот третья. Так, надо бы кое-что сделать, а то ни шиша не видно. По крайней мере мне. Так. Подожди-ка. Сейчас в самой игре попробую якость повысить. Так. Вот так вот. Разницы никакой. Не понял. Ладно. Тогда сейчас это в настройках NVIDIA. Так. Вот. Так должно быть получше. Что ж, продолжаем.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Да, осмотримся. Только на его где-то
So how
прячет.
far along are you, Anna?
Опа.
Nearly
Ладно.
20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good
Gabriel?
father. Already he
Not sure
works
this
hard
one's
to
much.
provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Это у нас что?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Ладно.
Probably nothing.
Верующий, однако, да? Да, это как-то подозрительно. Вот, на двоих.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
А это значит, он где-то здесь. Открыть с Паккарда.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
А, вот номера.
Diplomatic license plates.
Optimistic, Cole.
А, да, готовим на двоих. Так, что это такое? Аут.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Huh. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Угу. Так, сейчас еще попробую немного поднастроить, все равно как-то темновато. Ну вот, сейчас получше.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Так,
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
да. Гребаные мексикашки.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
А вот тут ты врешь.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Да. Прям я так и поверил.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Тут, например, врет. Кстати, да, я, кажется, знаю даже как доказать.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars?
Так. Нет.
You come into my house
Не
to
сработало.
insult and bully
Надо было
me?
просто
I have
сомнение
known many
выбрать.
policia like you.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
Выпалась правда.
If you tell us where he is, I will try and bring him in. If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
He is out with his chivatos, Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe. I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Да, и как всегда один раз выжинул. Что-то у меня тут... Да
We know where
просто...
the kid is. Let's go stop these
Постоянно
clowns
так.
and get them off the streets.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Кстати, а что там у нас по костюмам? Так. Понятно. Так, незаконные уличные гонки. А фиг тебе. Не поедешь ты со мной.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling me. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Так, ладно, поехали предотвращать гонки.
Shots fired off speed tail. Shots
Ах, блин.
Shot to Valencia. Shots fired off speed tail. Unit to have a code 3 identified.
Вот как вовремя-то, а? Так. Только ведь с того района выехал. И из другого. Опс, я не туда. Мне сейчас надо туда ехать. Ай. Как заметил, машина, в которой ты едешь, она неуязвимая. Взяв из других, они получают урон, ты нет. Это довольно-таки забавно.
Keep going straight. Straight through.
Окей, дальше. Тут?
You're taking the next right.
Ага. Тут направо. А чем мы почти приехали или нет?
Shots fired off speed, help.
Ох ты, блин, я уже слышу выстрелы.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call. Go ahead, KDPL.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get it.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowling pulls these guys over. Finds their trunk full of hardware like you do. They lose cord stuck line. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. So keep him busy if you can find a way up to it.
Окей. Так. А чё он его не получает? Так. Можно подниматься наверх. И, скорее всего, обычная развязка с заложником. Ну да.
Put the weapon down now.
И стандартная фраза. Опс. Косяк. Это был косяк.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get it.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowling unit pulls these guys over. Finds their trunk full of hardware like you do. They lose cord stuck line. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. So keep him busy if you can find a way up to it.
Так. А, просто по хедшоту. Офигенно сработано было. Ну, ты понимаешь, и нет.
You deal with him. I'll cover the street from here. Go on, get up there.
Не то иду.
Put the weapon down now.
Вот так вот. Все, разобрался.
11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Граница топает самолетяне. Офигенное название. Так, а теперь пойдем устанавливать уличные гонки. Так, сейчас повернем налево. А там уже видно будет. Эх, с поворотом мне не повезло. Походу, надо было дальше проехать. Опс. Минус стол. Подожди-ка. Да, вот оно.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Так, нам нужен каскот.
47. Requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal
Getting away!
Так. Они сами мешают. А, блин. Да, там немного не повезло. А!
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Так.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Как классно это вышло. Так, блин.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should burn his fucking car!
Можно сказать, он сам признался.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Да, постараюсь на славу. Хороший улов, как говорится. И даже признания добиваться не надо. Ах. Почти в целости и сохранности. Насчет моей работы никаких претензий нет. Зашлись.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend.
Опять Келсо.
Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Да, это давно уже было видно, кто еще ученый это уходит с офицерских курсов и идет сражаться как рядовой солдат. Так, что же у нас со следующим делом? Кого-то сбили и уехали.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it. You got that desk.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Окей. Пойдем расследуем это дело.
That's the cop from the newspapers. I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talking.
Mouthpiece was stripped off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out, and the DA wants my head.
Эй, напарник, ты там где? Что-то ты застрял.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes conviction.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
О, а это оказалось очень рядом.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now we're gonna take a look around.
Окей, давайте осмотрим. Шляпа. Че, действительно ничего, и просто попасть не могу.
Well, I landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Блин, как бессовестно обращаться с покойником, а? Так, окей, тут ничего. Так. Да, я Паттисон, бла-бла-бла. Так. Ага. Ну, короче, страховка.
Patterson has life insurance.
Да, и страховка 16 тысяч. Так вот, узнай адрес, по которому он живет.
We can notify next of kin.
Бумажник. Денежки есть. Окей. Так, тут ничего интересного. Тут тоже. Значит, я тупо смотрел.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
Окей. Место удара.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Да, короче, ехала машина. Попытаюсь притормозить. В этом месте ударила. И в этом месте труп пополз по земле.
I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Так.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Ну, тоже уже хоть что-то.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Так, а тут она что-то скрывает.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling.
Так.
Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Окей.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Так. А, кстати, газетка. Давно на газетке не натыкаюсь. Посмотрим, что за история тут.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medication?
Ну а что еще делать?
Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Да. Всякое бывает. А, ну дай-ка поговорим с
Detective
тобой.
Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson home.
Окей, так.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Так. Что тут немного не то? Явно что-то скрывает, но... Так, подожди-ка. Угу. Так, кстати, укажу на ссору.
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got? You expecting me to confess to being the driver? I'd suggest you
Нет.
speak to someone who saw what happened.
Не
I'm
то.
about done speaking to you.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Окей. Финейзе надо было бы него в сомнение выбрать.
A witness overheard an argument.
Да, вот я
Lester and
ухнул.
Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Так. Что за у меня глазки хитро бегают?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking
А,
about
да,
opening a new bar.
любовники.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Да, ты скрываешь.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you gonna tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Понятно.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Так, понятно. Так, телефон.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective.
Так, и кому же?
Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, man. Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Ага, да, вот. Студия покера. Блин, застрял.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Да, это выход на улицу. Ну ладно. Так, тут мне больше делать нечего. И есть что. Так, стой-ка. Подожди-ка. Он-то потратит одно очко интуиции. Хотя нет. Попробуй сам найти, кто я упустил. Так. Не, вряд ли с телом. Вот что в переулке. Опа-на. Вот это уже интересно.
knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
И, значит, мне наверх лезть. Вот, а теперь, похоже, все.
ABI features the best live programming and transcribed shows. ABI 760.
Так, дом Паттисона. Поговорим сначала с женушкой.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
Right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. Besides, some people do some strange things in the war.
Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think, Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. No.
Да, возможно, его зарезали.
Cleanest in the vicinity. See the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to have a code 2 identified.
Так, и нас вызвали по дополнительному делу. Так, защитика. Ох ты ж вы. Только сейчас заметил, у меня телефон завис. Да. Бывает иногда. Надо бы его перезагрузить. Блин, в итоге я даже не знаю, писали или нет. Да уж. Итак, если сейчас кто-то есть, напишите что-нибудь. Не, я вот только что посмотрел, у меня телефон завис именно. Он даже время одно и то же показывал. Ах, блин. А теперь придется ждать, когда он перезагрузится, ладно? Есть запасной план. Где он там? А вот он. Да, я могу посмотреть, что писали вообще. Так. Ну да, тут ничего не писали. На ютубе тоже ничего не писали. Кстати, а ты вообще давно тут? Так. Понял. Ну, получается, где-то с середины прошлого расследования.
You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps.
Units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now.
А, да.
36 South Figure
Я уже подъезжаю.
Unit ammo code 2 identified.
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been helping themselves to the suits.
Oswald Jacobs? You work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down. Show us to the suspects.
You go first. How about I back you up?
Окей. А что-то, кстати, знакомое. Ой, сколько их там побежало, а? Оп. Так. Headshot. Headshot. Так.
I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
Где-то наверху. Ох ты ж, блин. Не думал, что он на лестнице будет.
Car 11K. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I'll need an ambulance at 536 South Figueroa Street, Holcher's Textiles. Also notify a supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner, and I'll notify your supervisor.
Окей.
Units 11K advised.
А ну поедем дальше.
Shooting at Holcher's Textiles. The suspects are down. Code 4.
Надо допросить женушку, которая, походу, изменяет уже мертвому мужику.
You're taking the next left.
И какого хрена туннель такой длинный? Приехали.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Окей, заходим.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have
Seriously?
someone here, and
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Да,
Well,
владеец.
well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Да.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Допустим. Но я как-то тебе не особо верю.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Ух ты, а тут явно что-то не то. Так, что у нас в блокноте? Так. Я не знаю, сомнение или ложь.
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
Так вот это.
You married?
Не то.
The arguments are never
Надо было,
any
скорее всего, нож выбирать.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Опять что-то не то.
Sabo has no money. This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
We're leaving, Lorna. But this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Блин, что тут явно не то. Так, сейчас я это быстренько переиграю. И попробую исправиться. Да, согласен. Это получилось хреново. Главное, чтобы он не успел сохранить. Потому что если успел, блин, то мне это уже не исправить, если только заново дело не начинать. А этого я не хочу. Да.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
А теперь заново все диалоги
Is this
выслушивать.
about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister?
Ну давайте,
I think it's about
болтайте.
time you left. I have someone
Это не
here.
особо
about-
интересно.
You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship
Давайте
with
уже перейдем
Mrs.
к вопросам.
Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good
А то эту
friends.
болтонью мы уже
You
слышали.
expect me to believe that?
А пропустить
Look,
никак
I was
нельзя.
filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Так,
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. Kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
так вот. Причина ссоры.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Так, давай-ка сомнение выберу.
Admit it. You were
Да.
baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Так, в прошлый раз я выбрал сомнение. Это оказалось неправильно, значит надо выбрать ложь.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
А, точно, письмо из страховой компании. Может оно? Мы сейчас как раз и обсуждаем. Да, давай письмо из страховой.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crack games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Вот так вот. Кстати, да. Все равно по телефону можно узнать. Где он? А, вот.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Окей, надо будет заглянуть в морг. Так, что там по сообщениям? Блин, зачем идеально? Почему ты постоянно стремишься к идеальному результату? Главное, кто был хороший. Ты еще скажи, это спидранить это. Еще скажи пройти на все 100%. Со всеми скрытыми машинами и прочим. Здравствуйте, здравствуйте. Куда это мы торопимся?
William Shelton? Yes? It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Эх, погоня.
That coward thinks he can run from everything. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Серьезно, он все еще едет? О, блин, чуть пешеходов не впечатался, а. Не упущу. О, блин. На тебе.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Как классно я в него тут въехал.
LAPD. That was a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
А вот это уже довольно интересно. Там были мужчина и женщина. Очень похожие на то, что были жена и владелец. Так. Опять заглянем в морг. Так. Так, что у нас там? У меня телефон все еще загружается. Там это организация приложений была. Также я ее ненавижу, когда она бывает.
We might get there quicker if you use the siren.
А вот, похоже, закончила. Сейчас, когда доеду до места и выпущу сообщение с телефона. Опс, извините. Коллеги. Нашел еще одну достопримечательность. Эй, что такое сейчас было? Я телефон просто взял, заново загрузился и опять оптимизацию запустил. Значит, как делать? Что-то явно не то. Сейчас. Погоди. Угу. Короче, сегодня, похоже, не смогу нормально читать сообщения.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Опс. Это нельзя.
Look out, more of them. Put them down.
Блин. Он где-то там.
Weapons on the ground now. You're fucking.
Так, -1. Где там второй? Вот так им.
King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's code 4. Notify a supervisor in the corner.
Ну все, а теперь заглянем в морг.
Suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's Army surplus is code 4.
Там где одно расследование, потом понадобится то, что мы находим в достопримечательности. Опс. Что-то я немного отвлекся. Что еще одно? Причем с той стороны, откуда я еду. Вы издеваетесь. Но они издеваются. Раньше могли сообщить, когда еще в той стране был. Да, тут мастерски поехал. Вот оно как надо. Да. И кто тут у нас? Какой-то псих сбитый.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way.
Опс.
Damn lunatic.
Это псих.
Put your hands in the air. Don't make me chase you.
А ну стоять.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Блин, так и знал, что пнет, а.
Farewell, cruel world.
Псих. Однако. Ну ты сидишь, не. Птичка. Ну да. Я эту птичку догнать не смог. Убойно быстрая. Вот так вот. Вырвал без повреждений. Так, вот мы прибыли в морг.
My wife broke down. Scared the orange juice for hours. Well, just say concentrate in the car.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Ща, это была Лорна. Водила уже сказал, что там вы мужчина и женщина. Все, поехали быстрее. Так. Угу, там повернем направо. Фу, налево. Окей. Да, я в сигнал к ней поеду. Дело особо срочное. Главное, чтобы они не успели слинять.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice
jury.
of you to give me up, sweetheart. Oh, they're whispering in my ear, telling me how he had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money
Она
they
лает
could
на
claim,
него,
all
он
the
лает на
planning,
нее.
how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
You had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot
Да,
him for
виновата определенно она.
It's too late, Sabo.
Сразу видно. Она такая типа ни при чем. Это все он. Она даже просила пристрелить его, чтобы избавиться. До чего же женщины коварны? Вот ты говнюк, да? Еще заложницу
Now
взял.
we gonna make a bargain or what?
How long do you think you can hold out?
Так, выгони в окошечко.
Help me!
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Ну вот. Заговор с целью убийства, замаскированный под аварию. Офигенно.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Вот так вот. Ну, лучше рубит раз маленький. И вот смотри, подсказка. Если бы еще раз посетил кафе, я бы узнал дополнительную информацию. Ну, и на этом закончим. Не, ну всему свое время. Сколько там? О, смотри, как раз 2 часа прошло. Это довольно-таки забавно. По часу на расследование. Ну что ж. Сегодня с игрой закончим. Потом обсудим. Продолжим в следующий раз. Не забываем подписываться. Это был Часть. Всем спасибо. Всем пока.